terrible idea. Why am I? What does it say that? Okay, I'm normal. I'm really normal. I'm hoping. I don't know what I'm hoping for. I'm. I'm working on my beautiful masterpiece. I gotta erase the crucifixion of Kung Fu Panda and do something else. Because that is a bad idea. It's just me. I'm just chillin'. I don't know why I feel so nervous. I hit go live and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna doodle, and if people join stream, that's really cool, and if they don't, that's also very cool. I don't have noise suppression on because I got too frustrated trying to get it to work right. So hopefully this isn't too awful, but hey. I feel like I'm on a first date. This is so crazy. I don't think that there's anybody here, but let's get a little art tour. So we've got Jack Black in this corner. Well, kind of everywhere actually. So we've got Jack Black. I think this was what, for the Kelly Clarkson show when they were doing the tour, the press tour for the new Mario movie. Now they're making another Mario movie. Here's Steve Jack Black as Jesus. Here's another Jack Black, and then another one in the corner. But if we look here, we've got 3 Dylans. We've got a yassified Dylan, Dylan in a glue trap, and then just Dylan. And then if we go over here, we've got Nacho Libre Jack Black. Hi Evan, I'm sorry. I'm like, hey. And then we've got Harry, who's bald, over here. So I think I'm gonna do for right now is I'm gonna go back down here. Oh, don't mind this. This is Jaded Cedar, as in Jaded Jules and Ina Cedar kissing with tongue and drooling on each other. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here and try and fill in some of this negative space. And thank you, Evan. It took me a couple of days to do this, and by days I mean one day I was sitting in VC and completely lost my mind. But I think what I'm gonna do down here is I'm gonna make a little gnome version of Dylan. I'm gonna look for a reference photo. I've got my phone out, so I'm very sorry. I have it connected to my Bluetooth headphones, so hopefully if I get sent something inappropriate and there's audio, like some video on Instagram or something, like it won't blow up everything else. Hey Ina, hey, oh my god, I'm scared. Why are there so many people here? And that doesn't work. I'm so sorry. This is I'm sorry. I didn't properly set it up before I streamed because I just decided, hey, I'm gonna hit go live and draw on this beautiful masterpiece I've got going. I'm so sorry. I will fix it eventually. I just haven't done it. And I want to apologize ahead of time again. I do not have noise suppression on my mic. So if you hear oh, and I have my chat partially covered. It's been ages since a stream. I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to stream for at least an hour because I do want to get back into streaming properly. I hope I hear those sounds. I'm gonna clip them. I just hear like wet mouth sounds. I have a drink over here. Let me take a sip of it. I'm not gonna try to make it sound nasty, but if it sounds nasty, that's gonna be really great because I won't be able to tell until after the stream. So I got my wonderful soda can here. Let me ASMR. Let me ASMR. No, because okay, I don't feel like I gulp my drinks, but like I'm afraid that you're just gonna hear like nasty mouth noises. I'm very afraid. I can see it lighting up. I'm embarrassed already. This is awful. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be drawing Dylan as a gnome. You want to stream too? You need help? Okay, Evan. I'll message you afterwards. I think you're in my Discord still, so I'll see. I need to find my reference photo of Dylan. I need to focus. I'm being loud and I need to focus. I'm trying to draw Dylan as a gnome. It was barely there. Do you need me to lean in more? Do you want me to turn the music off? What am I doing? Should I let me tap on the soda can really close to the mic. Is this good? Is this working? Are we feeling uncomfortable? Do we need to know less about each other? Dude, what am I doing? Actually, what am I doing? Okay. Picture of Dylan. I'm losing my mind. I'm just losing my mind. I'm just enriching you guys when I said I was gonna do something. Let me see if I have a picture of Dylan looking very happy. Ina. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Red Paquandex or Red Panda is sending me things on Instagram and I'm really scared. I'm not opening any of them because I don't trust that little man. Okay. Let's draw Dylan again. So, I don't know how many people were here. I think Evan was here. Like, I just saw Evan in chat. Oh, I'm not well. I saw Evan in chat earlier. Those pennies at you. No. I saw Evan in chat when I gave the original really bad like art tour of this whole document. Excuse me? This whole MS Paint thing I've got going on. I don't know if Ina was in VC at the time when I was actually like originally oh my god, originally drawing this. Guys, mind you, this is like MS Paint, so anything that I do, don't be impressed by it that much. Okay, we'll give a really quick art tour. This is the start of Dylan's head. The goal is just to draw Dylan as a gnome, and then maybe draw a few people in as little flowers, because, you know, you should know, especially with... I'm sorry, I'm peeking the mic, I gotta stop. You should know with this. So let's do a quick tour again, just so we catch everyone up. So we've got Harry in the corner looking really bald. We've got lots of Jack Black. We've got 3 Dylans right next to the Nacho Libre. Jack Black, thanks, Trav. I hope I'm this is great. We've got 3 Dylans, 1 devastated. It's like, if you think about it, don't zoom in on that, Jack Black, I'm begging you. If you think about it, it's kind of like Mother and Father Dylan are looking at the Dylan that died in the glue trap. That's their son. They're dead. So this is like the camera's POV versus like their POV of Dylan dead in the glue trap. And then we just have we have the young Jack Black. And then we have Steve Minecraft Jack Black. I'm gonna lose it if I have to keep doing this. And then we have Bowser Jack Black. And I just think that it's so perfect and beautiful. Okay. I am really hoping you can't hear my dad coughing in the living room like everyone in my family is sick right now. Let's draw Dylan again. He's got this beautiful, like, swoop of hair. Dylan's got, like, a beautiful head of hair on him. It's like, oh. Wait, what if I just... oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and mimic this, but not, like, copy it over. And I've already messed up. Okay, I can do this. I haven't actually drawn in a hot minute. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I see with my own 2 eyes what that is. Okay, so his hair kind of goes like this, and then it's like beautiful down here. Then he's got another one that goes like, oh, that's too flat. Dylan has beautiful, voluminous locks. Okay, let me go back in and just like, I gotta like reshape his face. What is this doing? What is this here? Does anyone see that? Why is that there? Okay. Okay. I'm making Dylan into more. I might have to just copy and paste the face and I'm gonna get frustrated. What if I do that? What if I do that? Okay, what if I do that? What if, life hack, what if you don't, what if you, I feel like that little kid that just stuttered through their entire sentence going, if you could, would you, if you, would you, if you could, do you know what I mean? I'm really... Copy. Paste. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now we'll make this smaller and blurrier. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, hold on. What if I just paste this? Okay. I can figure out what I want to do. Yes, yes! Perfect, beautiful, deeply understandable background noise while I Minecraft. Yes, that's the entire goal. That's my only... I can't even say it, dude. I'm so mad. My brain is fully off. I can't form a sentence. I'm really glad that I don't have my camera on, because not only am I doing this, and then trying to figure out how to draw, and then listening to this music, but the sun is shining into my eyes from the window next to me. Okay, I think this is fine. Now we've got to give beautiful little Dylan right here a body. I have to figure out what a gnome looks like. I know what a gnome looks like. I know what a gnome looks like. No, I know what a gnome looks like. You can trust me. I can't pull up Google on my freaking computer. Oh. Okay. No, I know what a gnome looks like. Okay. I don't want to, I kind of want to fix his mouth. I'm gonna do that, actually. I'm gonna fix Dylan's mouth. Let's make him look a little bit more, joyous. Because Dylan's a little gnome. He's like, hey, it's me, Dylan the gnome, you know? This is really bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. Hey guys, did anyone actually miss me streaming? Or is it just this group of friends that I have that are so wonderful, but they live in my ear like a parasite? Like, yes, you want to stream? Yes, you do. You're so funny. Hey guys. I'm actually losing it. Why did I do that? I'm gonna turn my camera on at the end of the stream. It's just a full face cam. No, like no border, no anything, no graphics over it. It's just me crying. Yesterday too, I was just fully losing it. I was in VC at like midnight. I had my camera on. I was sat in my dark room feeling like a supervillain for no reason. And I kept turning on my phone flashlight, and I was looking at myself on my monitor with the phone flashlight on. I kept just smiling while that really harsh light was making me look really, really evil. And I just fully lost my mind. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what possessed you. Is really, really bad. We should make Dylan. He needs to hold something because he's a gnome. And all the gnomes have like the belt I've focused. Can you tell that I've focused in? They have a belt. Okay. And this sick shirt. The belt has a buckle. That's true. I'm praying that you can't hear my dad in the background constantly going like it sounds like he's taking poison damage. He's not well. I don't know who poisoned my family yesterday. You are not my friend. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ina. Can you hear me crying? Can you hear the tears falling down my face right now? Be honest. Is it bad? I'm gonna send you a picture of me later right after I end the stream of just my full face or just bright red. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I fully lost it. This is supposed to be, you know, the precursor to the comeback stream, but I don't know if I can come back after this. This is really bad, you guys. I get it, lol. I slept 3 hours last night, cried all morning. Relatives on accident. Homemade eggnog. Oh, I hope you're well, Ina. You had a very stressful morning. There's I think whoever's being mean needs to stop. I haven't been on Twitch much in the last few years, so this is like a great stream to come back to. Don't say that. Don't be so positive. Okay? Be prepared to be disappointed. It's cozy? It's cozy. Oh, yes, yes. Should I don't know how inappropriate I want to make poor little Dylan Gnome, because I've got to draw his legs next. And if I have to draw his legs, aka pants. No, I don't know, man. Am I crazy? Is that a pixel there? Give him a bulge. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Let's make sure his legs go out. Oh, in honor of the Hulk. Should I give context to that? I feel like I should. Dylan sent a horrendous message this morning into our close friend Discord about if the Hulk pant fell. No, I can't do that. If the Hulk pant fell, would he pick up his pants or just let it hang out? It was something like that. It was not that. Poor Dylan is like not even here to defend himself. I'm just sitting here just dogging on him. What I will do, instead of giving him Patrick legs, I'll give him big ol' hobbit feet. Yeah, that works. Sure, yeah, that totally works. Dylan's gonna block me on everything after this. I drew a really detailed drawing of Dylan giving mouth to mouth to the, one of the Ghostbusters. I forgot which one. There's not a whole lot of them, which says a lot about my memory. But I drew him. It was a really dramatic. Oh no, it was a really dramatic scene where, you know, no, it wasn't him giving mouth to mouth. Excuse me, it was him being murdered by one of the Ghostbusters, and it was like the almost like the fantasy or like enemies to whatever. I don't know how you would really describe it, but Dylan was pinned down and had like a weapon to his neck, and I was like, oh, I spent a little too much time on this, and it's kind of says a lot about me, and I don't know if I should keep talking about this actually. I don't know if I made a mistake. Who brought this up? What the hell? Some streaming. I'm talking to myself. Oh, okay. Okay, we can draw a thumb like this. This is a thumb, everybody. Everybody understand that? Everyone pick it. It looks like a little bit inappropriate. Let me fix that. This is a thumb. This is a pinky. Oh, this is bad. Oh, it's already bad. It's really bad. Guys, be honest. If you hired me as like one of the live painters at your wedding, and you instead of you getting the portrait of your wedding, you received this image, this exact image of just Dylan as a small gnome with a bulge, I guess. Would you be upset? Or what? Would you like pay for my services, or like what's going on? I'm gonna get a bunch of like texts from Dylan being like, I need you to end stream. This was a horrible idea. Why are you doing this? I didn't consent to this, you know, just because we're friends to make this okay. And I go, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm really just sitting here like processing and crying a little bit. This is a lot. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's have some small talk. Hey guys, what did everyone get up to today? You just showered. You did dishes. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I say that's pretty productive. Kiss Barley, she's still dead asleep from the sedative. Oh, she's very brave. I love her. I'm adding dimension to this drawing. I'm trying to add some like wrinkles to the shirt. She's so brave and literally full of shit. Okay. Me too. Okay. My bad. I don't want to put creases. Oh, she's got so much dookie in her. What? That's what happened? Oh my god. I was gonna share a story from my childhood that had to do with poop. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead. I'll share one of them. My brothers, who are like a year apart in age, they were sharing a bath, and I walked in, and I just like, this is what they claim: is they claim that I pooped in the bathtub. Okay, yeah, and they just get probably horrible arthritis apparently. Oh, she needs baths with like salt. But my brothers were sharing a bath. Okay, let's get on with this. And I waddle in, and they claim that I somehow managed to shit in the bathtub while I wasn't in it. Okay. Mind you, I'm a toddler. I'm nonverbal. At this point, I had, you know, like how little baby girls will always have like their one little ponytail in the center of their head, like tied up. That's what I was rocking like constantly. Sometimes I still try to pull it off. It doesn't work as well. But that's how my hair was. You know, I was in you know, I was in pants and a long t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt because we lived in Massachusetts at the time. So like I was like wearing a lot of clothes for a little baby. How am I gonna get all my clothes off? Poop in the tub, like the tub. How did I do that? And then get all my clothes back on, just stand there grinning by the time my parents went in? You know, like I don't think I shat in that tub. I don't think I did that. I think one of them did it. But the best part about the story is my eldest sibling was like screaming and screaming and screaming. My parents like thought, you know, my other brother was like drowning in the tub or something. So they walk in, and they don't walk in, they like run in, and they're like, "Oh my god, what happened? What's going on?" And then they just go, "Rem just pooped in the tub. They pooped in, there's poop in the tub." And they're just fully freaking out. Let me get a little blush on the nose. Dude, I don't think I did that. I think that one of them shat in the tub. And someone's gonna come in here and be like, that's something that somebody who pooped in the tub would say, is like, "Oh, I didn't poop in the tub." But I don't think it, like, I'm like 2 inches tall at this point in my life. Like, think about that. I don't think I pooped in that tub. How could I reach that? Everybody who has siblings, go to your parents, ask them, "Hey, does this make sense?" Play this clip for them. Let me know. And you know, I'm gonna make a poll on Twitter to stream the bodice up. You know, I want to know. Do you think that this is possible? Being, I really want to. I was less than 4 years old. I feel like I was still a little baby in diapers. I was still like toddling around barely. And my brothers were small enough to share a tub. So, I was little. I don't think I shat in that tub. And I'm tired of my family telling me that I did, okay? That's all I'm saying. And my brothers also convinced me I was adopted, which I think is a common thing that older siblings do, is like they convince you that you're adopted. But I fully believed it. And for a little too long, actually. Now that I'm here, now that I'm rambling, and now that I've gotten a little bit more comfortable, I also believed, not really believe, but like I knew Santa wasn't real. My parents never told me, and then they were putting gifts under the tree one year, and I'm in high school. Okay, like way too old. Let's say that I'm about like 17 years old or something like that. They're putting gifts under the tree. And I step out of my room to like get like a glass of water or something, like blood sugar's low. And I see them putting gifts under the tree. And my little heart is like, oh. Like, I knew Santa wasn't real, but why didn't you tell me? So I went back to my room without my drink. And I cried. Like, it was so picturesque too, because my parents used to live in this like crazy 2-story house. So I step out to go to the stairs to get my drink, and I'm just at the top of the stairs, and I look down at them, and they're just my parents, just hanging out, put the gifts under the tree. Teary-eyed. This is so stupid. I've gotten too far into the bit. I'm actually teary-eyed. I told my mom this recently too. Like, I think last year and again this year, it was like, yeah, you guys didn't tell me. And I was like, well, I mean, I knew, but I just wanted you guys to tell me. You know, I thought you have the respect to tell me and just let me know. Like, I knew that it wasn't real, okay? It wasn't that I really wanted it to be real. Can you hear the tears falling down my face right now? Dude, I'm unwell. I'm actually unwell. I think that this, I feel like this has to be like this isn't like a traumatic thing. No, it's not a trauma thing. I think it's just. I don't think it's like a trauma thing. I think it's just like. I think it's just a very, very goofy thing. If you hear me sniffling and you can tell I sound different, it's because I genuinely started crying thinking about that again. Because that was just some heartbreak for some reason that I couldn't handle. Like, dude, this is my first stream back. This is really bad. What am I doing? Okay, you do, Dylan. No more. You gotta be serious. This is serious. You missed the whole story time? Oh my god. Your dad walked into your room and said, "Giraffe's nuts." I guess I gotta repeat it and cry again. I went through something. I think I told like 2 stories actually. I kept oversharing. The second one made me cry. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Oh, do it again, because I think you know it. I think you might have heard this through the grapevine before these ones. But Dylan is so beautiful. That's what I'm saying. Look at him. He's just so happy. Let's put a little like twinkle in his eye. Is that where that goes? He kind of has like a really messed up hand because he doesn't really have a hand. Trav, I hope if you're here and you're still listening, like, you never mind. I'm stuttering through it. This is really awful. I keep getting embarrassed for myself. I don't know how I did this before. This was crazy. I think I just have to go for it again. I think this was like maybe a poor choice for like a first streamer trying to do a first stream back, because this is one of those streams where I really have to be talkative. Oh man, I'm so sorry, but oh my god. This was a crazy choice that I made today of a stream back. It smells like food and I'm losing my mind. Uh-oh. Thank goodness. Okay, you're back? Okay. I'll repeat the story that made me cry. It's actually really, really emotional, really dramatic. I don't know, man. I was talking about being about 17 and okay, I keep having to defend myself to no one and everyone and everything, but like my parents didn't like tell me Santa Claus wasn't real. Of course I knew a little bit, but I was kind of like, when are they gonna tell me? Like, they never told me. And I was 17 at this point, keep in mind. But it's like Christmas Eve and I step out of my room and I'm about to head downstairs because I needed something. I think I just wanted water. And I'm at the top of the stairs and I look down and I see them. I see my parents putting the gifts under the tree, and I'm just like, something in my heart just got so sad because like the magic was there and then it was gone. So I go back to my room without my drink. I just lay there and cry. I'm like, they never told me. They never told me that Santa wasn't real. And I show up and I go and I see them. I'm actually crying again. They literally never told me, and my dad told me too later. Like, yeah, and honestly, this year he was like, oh yeah, you know, honey, you know, it's like it was just the magic of it all. It was just really nice. It was so sweet that you had it, and I was like, this feels like you trying to help me cope. Like, this is very sweet in a strange way. But I was 17, you guys never told me, and I do. Bro, I'm actually just crying. This sucks. Dude, I can't ever go live after this. I can't come back here. They do not want me. But they just never told me. So I was just really sad about it. And I just went to my room and I cried about it, man. You know? That's so stupid. I'm actually losing it now. They just never told me, and then I saw them do that. And I think, like, this is so strange, but I have, like, weird little whimsical moments that would constantly happen to me. Like, yesterday, I was at a store at a beach town, like, a little bit south of, like, Sarasota still, and I'm in this gift shop, and all I wanted to get was this tiny little plastic Bigfoot. It was 69 cents. I was like, oh, that's fine. I had 75 cents in my hand, and I walk up to the counter, and there's this nice old lady there, and I'm really excited. And this is all I'm getting. Like, this is all I'm getting is this tiny Bigfoot. It's, like, not even an inch tall. Like, if you hold up your fingers and you're, like, doing, like, almost like a pinching motion, the like pinching motion between your thumb and your pointer finger, that little space that you have, is about as tall, like the widest point you open your fingers to, just when you're thinking of pinching something. That's about as tall as this Bigfoot is. Like, not an inch, just a little bit less, you know? So I walk up to the counter, I'm like grinning, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm just getting this. And this nice old lady starts like laughing at me, and she goes, you know what? It's on the house. And I was like, oh, really? Thank you. Like a little magical moment. I don't know. It's like very goofy things like that will happen to me a lot. Another thing that I have done recently that has also kind of embarrassed me, like that is a little embarrassing for myself, because first of all, I'm a 24-year-old woman who went up to a gift shop and all I wanted to buy was like a tiny Bigfoot, okay? And mind you, what I did with it is I put it in a tiny bag of trinkets that I have in my purse. So, like, that's one thing that's happened. Another thing that's happened is while traveling up to Massachusetts, I stop at a gift shop and I'm trying to pay with exact change. And the day before, like earlier that day, I don't remember exactly, but we stopped. We were hiking through a cave, and there's an area of it called the wishing well. So I took out all the pennies in my purse, and I'm like, oh, come on, family, let's throw all these pennies into the wishing well. So we're throwing these pennies, and I'm like, okay, there goes all my pennies. So fast forward to later that day, and I'm at this gift shop. I'm like looking for coins to pay, and then I just very casually go like, oh man, I should have thrown all my pennies into that wishing well. Like, it's a completely normal thing to say. Like, it's a completely normal thing to say. And this woman just kind of looks at me, and I like look at her, and I'm very red in the face. This wasn't as magical as the previous thing that I had, like, story I just told where, you know, I got something for free, whatever. But, like, I say that, and then I was like, I'm really sorry. And I hand over the change, and she's just like, we just move on. You just fully moved on. And I walk out of there, and I kind of just, like, hold my head in my hands, and I look at my dad, and I look at my mom, I'm like, why did I say that? Why did I say that so casual? That's not something that people say. Why did I say that? Who let me do that? Why did you... Can we make that a phrase or something? Like, I don't know. It's like sharding your jorts. We can make that a phrase. That's an easy phrase to make, right? If you shart your jorts, you know it's been a really awful day. Because first of all, you're wearing like ill-fitted jorts. Mind you, it has to be ill-fitted jorts. And not only did you reach that low of wearing said ill-fitted jorts because, okay, maybe, you know, all your clothes were dirty, whatever. But not only that, you sharded in them. Like you trusted a fart. Oh, okay. Looks like the glasses are gonna be crooked. You trusted a fart. It was not a fart. It was a shart. And it was bad. And it was bad. It was really bad. But, you know, there will be days when you don't shart your jorts. There will be days when you are blessed and you are happy. I'm trying to draw a little Liz flower, by the way. I don't know if you could tell. This is like not good. Okay, maybe it's coming together. But, like, if you hit a low of sharding your jorts, just know that we have a phrase for it. It's similar to shitting the bed, but you sharded your jorts. And it happens to the best of us, honestly. Could you imagine if somebody took this, like, out of context and just made it into, like, a beautiful quotes edit? I would actually just shart my jorts in excitement. What am I saying? Hey. Hey. Guys, whatever happens here, we're taking it to our graves, right? This is a safe space. We all trust each other. You know? I'm doing this only to cover up the work that I already did. If anyone says that this flower doesn't look like a flower, and I'm gonna be really upset. No, you can clip it. I'm sorry. If you feel the urge to, and I talk too much about sharding, if I talk too much about sharding our jorts and trust, you know, I get it. I get it. You know, I understand. It's fine. I've gotta go soon. This is the worst timeline. I didn't even make it to an hour. That's the thing. My goal was to, but I have to eat a delicious meal. What I do want to stream, what I do want to stream soon is I found a very beautiful Minecraft horror pack, and I thought it was really good. I played it a little bit with Harry, and it pretty much just makes you feel very, very paranoid. And let me tell you, that's a great time for me. I love to be paranoid. No, I don't. That's why I do not smoke the devil's lettuce. Because I would get very, very scared. But you know, it happens to the best of us, okay? It was like 1 in every 4 times, okay guys? It wasn't that often where I get scared. It just so happened to be that 1 in 4 chance while in front of a bunch of my friends that I got really scared and had to go lay down. And on that note, I think we're done here. You've got Dylan, you've got Liz. I'll probably come back and add more to this, but I'm really glad you guys were here for this. Thanks, Ina. You know, that was my whole goal. I hope you weren't too relaxed and, you know, a little something, you know, happened. Sometimes, you know, if you relax too much, you know, not saying that this happened to me or anything, but sometimes when you relax too much, like, oh, uh-oh, it did, Well, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. I'm gonna go now. Stupid just default, you must piss me off. I'm actually gonna lose my mind. I'm not gonna raid anyone, and I'm really sorry. I can't see how many people are actually here because my OBS is broken. But